We back with the He-Man Woman Haters.
Oh man, you know that's how we always been perceived. I know Wifey always said when she tell people about the show, be like, "Oh well, are they one of those shows that they just hate on?" Like when they was like, "Damn!" Like anytime niggas get a show or start talking about some shit,
it is a lot of that shit.
That's just a trend now that everybody's doing, man. That shit.
Because they say niggas are the with a lighter.
You know what I'm saying? That's his hitter.
It's balance. But yeah, I'm like, man, why we gotta be all that shit? No, we talk about other shit too. Like, we might do a little bit of. I really do. Like, because that shit's so big, I really don't even want to talk about that shit for real.
Yeah.
I mean, we get on it.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Because I don't feel like talking about that shit all day. Like, that ain't just ain't, you know what I'm saying?
We did that shit before the show.
Yeah, we get it. It's a problem. But I was thinking, like, what do you think of, like, when we was just off, you know, off air and shit? It was thought to me, like, would your mom, like, hold you down? Like, if you was cheating? Like, do you think your mom, like, on some real shit, do you think your mom would be like, on some, like, no, don't do that, like, I'm gonna tell her, but just on some, like, is she gonna be, she might not be an advocate for you, but she'll be on some, like, I mean.
My mom is not holding it down.
She's
not holding it down at all.
Yeah, my mama gonna.
And she gonna bring in other family members to tell them that I'm out here wilding.
Yeah,
nah, she's not holding it down at all.
Like, cause you know how like for me, I'm going. By the time y'all hear this, you know, I'll be back. You know what I'm saying, from my trip back to Chicago and shit. And I'm staying with my moms. You know what I'm saying, for the trip. And I was just like, it was the thought of, like, you know what I'm saying. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead, nigga.
Oh, okay, I didn't know. I was just gonna make sure you get my levels right. That's all I'm saying. But it was just like the thought of
travel in it.
Like, you know, I ain't gonna go down the whole, like, lane of how the thought came to me. Is just like kind of like, you know, niggas staying with they moms, you know what I'm saying, for trips. But you know,
moms go trip.
But you know, niggas that be like, yeah, I'm in town, I stay with my moms. But like, if you do, you know, like, you know, niggas that go out and be like, you know what I'm saying, like, they move around. And so it's one of those, like, so what do they do? Like, do they if they moms know that they married and they go out?
You talking about that type of cheating?
What cheating did you thought I was?
I thought you were talking about, like, in general. You talking about, like, you get to fuck at your mama house?
No. Oh. That could never happen. I'm just saying.
I was gonna say, damn, no.
No, I'm talking about, like, just in general. Like, if you visiting moms, you live somewhere else, and you come back and you stand there, obviously you ain't gonna bring, you know, out of respect, you ain't bringing no shit back. But, like, would you?
How fucked up you are?
But, like,
how down you are?
how would your, put it like this? How would your mom react if you was out, like, when you was visiting your mom? Because you visit your moms when you go back. You're like,
I stay with her. Yeah.
Like, you didn't come back that night. You didn't come back till the morning. No, not on something like, yeah, you was out just all night and crashed at a friend's house.
That's usually what happens.
But, like, but I'm saying,
I'm gonna tell my mama. They're like, yo, I came up on something. Bro, she gonna be so fucking mad.
Gee,
she gonna be mad. She gonna be mad that I got her complicit in this shit.
Yeah, my mom would be disappointed, like a motherfucker.
Yeah, Stone Cold these. She gonna be mad that I did it. What? She gonna be mad that I got her involved in this shit. What? And she's gonna be mad in general. I don't know if she gonna tell or not.
Yeah,
but there's gonna be some type of intervention or some type of shit that goes on with the shit. Like, she gonna bring in other women. Like, that's a damn shame.
And it's wild because it's like your mom, like, my wife. My mom loved my wife. Like she like
my mama do too. What you trying to say?
No, I'm saying
like
with you. I didn't want to speak for you, but I'm just saying like they like love our wives, and so they have their own relationship and everything, and so it's like, you know, when it comes to that, how do you like? Do you think that your mom would be on some like I gotta? Because your mom's damn near will protect you if you did a murder. Like she damn near will protect you if you did a crime, not a murder, but like a crime.
Yeah, I was gonna say murder. Oh.
I'm just saying. I'm just thinking like
what happened?
Because you know it's like niggas out there that like they moms be like, all right, well come stay with me, baby, like you know. But I just know my mom would be hella disappointed. She'll fuck around and be like, man, listen. I'm like you. I don't know if she'll tell, but I feel like she would damn near like force me to tell. Like, nah. Because she'd be like, yo, you can't fuck up what you got. Like, the shit that y'all got is good. Like, why would you fuck that up? Like, what? Like, I just know she would be disappointed in a motherfucker.
Now be damn if I let you
but
tear
it made me
down
think, I was
just
like,
cause
man,
you
how
like the way
disappointed.
another
Like,
nigga talk.
he asked this motherfucker, like, what he think. Because, like, it's like, niggas is out there that's actually, like, doing that in our mama's boys and, like, you know, where they can do no wrong. What are they doing? You know what I'm saying? If they like got a relationship,
they mom's probably holding it down and all that shit. I mean, I'm trying to think. Have I seen that? Don't let me lie. I haven't seen it.
Yeah,
but I do know somebody that we both know. We had multiple motherfuckers and shit. I don't know how much info he was giving to his mom and no shit like that.
Yeah,
because you know if you really on that shit, well, you don't know, and I don't either.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
motherfuckers who be on that shit. Like, they really on that shit. You ain't trying to give it out like that because that just makes you more involved in the shit. Well, shout out to him for that shit, man, because he did, and I just called him a few times. I was like, damn, you on that shit? But
yeah.
Like, yeah, I am, so.
Oh, yeah, don't do your dirt around me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, I think we had this conversation. It's like, just don't let me know about it. I don't need to know about it. It's like, if you dealing or if you doing some shit that like get the federal like government involved.
See, why did you go to that extreme?
No, I'm saying
just like talk about like cheating.
No, I'm saying like we talked about it before about like, yo, look, do what you do. Don't bring me in on it because I don't want to have to like be a part of it or lie about it. Just keep me out of it.
I don't know what happened.
I'm okay with you not telling me this, but then again, it's like, yeah, niggas like hearing stories too, so I get that part. And we like to live like vicariously through niggas and be like, oh, that's wild. Like, nigga, I would never, do that. But like, you living right now, I guess. But
the niggas is living like the fugitive and shit.
Yeah, stressed out. Yeah, like,
got a phone over here.
Yeah,
got shit in there over here.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I forgot I'm a husband and a damn shit.
Yeah,
a father too.
You gotta live multiple lives. Like, ain't nobody trying to,
you know what I'm saying?
Fuck around with that.
Hey man, shout out to the niggas is living multiple lives and shit. Man.
Y'all some strong motherfuckers.
Hey. Taking years off your life, you know what I'm saying, to give these great stories and shit, man. We appreciate y'all. Y'all dedication and
we appreciate
sacrifice. Let's start the show.
Yeah.
People on that goofy shit.
These people out here tweaking, bro.
If you ready for the show, say. Say. Welcome to the I Ain't Going Show where anything goes except us. I'm your host, CJ.
Awesome CJ-ish.
Here with my boy, my co-host, D.
Yo.
He is in his bag.
And we're here to debate, relate, berate, and be great. And as usual,
It's homie time right now, okay?
how's your week been, man? It's Valentine's Day was a couple days ago. You know what I'm saying? We did the V-Day episode and all that. So how did that go? Did everything go as planned?
Yo, shit. Did not go as expected.
Oh.
But it was on some like, man, we ended up going to this restaurant I had like reservations for like, you know, weeks in advance, and got there and motherfuckers hit us with the, all right, yeah, so your table will be ready in about, like, we got there early. We got there probably like 10 minutes early. And they like, yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, your table will be ready in like 20, 25 minutes. I was like, no. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Pissing me off.
You might have misheard me. I had a reservation. Like, you know, like,
fuck is you talking about?
My time is at 7:30. I'm here at 7:20. I know I'm early, so I can wait until 7:30 if you gotta clear some shit off.
Yeah.
Nah. They're like, yeah. It started with, yeah, you know, people are just not getting up and, you know, leaving there just sitting there. And then it turned to, you know, me, wifey going to have drinks at the bar, chilling, you know, trying to still make the best of it. Then we end up finally getting,
at least you're at that.
After 40 minutes of waiting, not 20 to 25 like you said, but after 40 minutes of waiting.
40?
Yes, sir. 40 minutes.
I want some shit off this.
Going to finally sit down, and I'm talking like just to get and because it's a Valentine's Day like menu and
y'all was in the city, y'all was out there?
No, we was out by us. We was out in the burbs. Like, so it was like we was trying to get something that was like, you know, close, that we can, you know what I'm saying, not have to drive all the way back from the city or whatever. And
weekday type shit.
Yeah, just like real quick, you know what I'm saying, be good. That worked up until getting there, you know what I'm saying, valet and everything. Like, we was good. Like, it was the experience that we started with, we wanted and we got. But, bro, it took about, I'm talking like our original reservation was at 7:30. Bro, we went, by 10 o'clock, we still hadn't had our food.
Damn.
Then it started approaching 11. We had appetizers at that point because they make you order everything up
7:30. You ain't getting appetizers till 11.
Bro, we had appetizers like around 10, but they make you early on order your entire meal because they like, ain't no like waiting to order this. It's like right now when I'm here.
So your girl can't even fuck around with the meal like she usually do.
It was a good setup at first. Like it was like, hey, this is the Valentine's Day menu. Here's your appetizers. Here's your entrees. Here's your desserts.
Oh, is it prefix?
Prefix? Yeah, it was like, order what you want now, and we're gonna put that in, and it's gonna come out. You know, when it's time, like it's gonna come out as scheduled.
Okay.
So we like, all right, cool. That means that, all right, bet. Let's order this. And we got our shit. And bro, by 11 o'clock, like we waiting for the entree to come out, and it hadn't come. Niggas all around us pissed. They like,
they ain't eating either.
Yeah, like a lot of them, what happened was, I don't know what it was, to be honest with you. I heard different shit, but they just weren't prepared for the rush. Nigga! Times. Yeah, they like, I guess they underestimated because last year the hostess was telling us that they overestimated last year for Valentine's Day, and so this year they didn't get the turnout that they wanted last year. So this year they did a little, you know, like expecting to do less, and they got more, and that fucked them up because now they got the open kitchen. You seeing niggas back there stressed the fuck out, all types of shit. But
when I was there, I just wanted to be
right. Like while I was there, I just wanted to do this. I came in, I greeted everyone. I was on my Keith Lee shit for real. But to be honest with you, man, I couldn't be mad at them. I was just like,
Why you couldn't be mad at them?
So because restaurants to me are already, that's a tough business.
It is. This is one of your days. This is your moneymaker day.
This is your moneymaker day, and it's not that I'm. It's just like I couldn't be mad at the wait staff.
Oh no.
I couldn't be mad at the cooks because they look stressed the fuck out too. It was the management of it all that made it like fucked up. But the shit that was gonna cost me like $400 for just that night ended up costing me $75.
Oh shit.
So it was. That's why I say they really.
That's why you over here calm.
They tried.
You know what? It was. I'm hearing about it. I'm like, damn, you didn't say shit about this before.
Oh yeah,
okay, makes a lot of sense.
They were definitely like when we talk.
We know
about,
we fucked up
when we talk about black owned businesses, bro.
Oh, it was a black owned business.
No, this is this is like I saw the owners there. They was like kind of I don't want to like, he was kind of like an Indian dude, but then there was also like 2 white dudes, and they just look like the team.
One of them niggas did something.
They were a unit because they were working together to get shit organized, and they were really trying to like, and they was just apologizing to everybody because like everybody that was coming in, that was coming in was like, yo, I have a reservation. It was like, all right, it's gonna be like 30, 40 minutes, and they're like, wait, hold on, you know what I'm saying? And they just was very apologetic, and they literally like I would go back.
That's cool.
That's cool. And like that's what we were saying about black owned like businesses.
And when it was you.
No, we talked about this together as a unit, nigga. That is the challenge when it comes to like when we had issues with like some black owned businesses like restaurants. It's like you put all these stipulations on how we can react to certain shit, but you're not
I can't twerk here.
But you're not fulfilling the service aspect. Like if you're not like, so if I'm going to your establishment as a restaurant and I don't like the food, what do they do at these other restaurants? These, other non-black owned restaurants. They are saying, oh, you know what? Your next meal is on me.
Did they say that to you?
They said that to a couple people.
No, they what you call it? They lowered your bill. Though.
Yeah, they lowered my bill, and they lowered several other people.
Okay,
nigga, they lost money. Hey, that night,
but
you saw them. They was over there like, all right, take this. Like,
lost their ass.
Gee, we fucked around and got our bill, which was our actual bill.
Yeah,
and we was cool with just being like, you know what? We understand because they packed up our food. We didn't even eat our food there. We told them like, hey, we gotta go. It's 11. We trying to get back to the crib. We was like, hey, look, don't even bring it out to us. We want to pack it up. Or if it ain't ready to be packed up, we just pay for what we have. And as we were saying that, the food came out. We was like, all right, cool. Can y'all pack this up so we can go? Yeah. They packed that shit up. But during that, like we said, okay, like let's get because we were in the middle of getting a check. Asking for the check for what we had already at that point. We were gonna be reasonable. We understand y'all stress. Give us the bill for the liquor and the appetizers that we had. Food comes out, we like, all right, cool, bag that up, whatever, send us the bill. The bill was the full amount. When we said, hey, you know what? This
Did you say $400?
Yeah. It was just under 400, so I just rounded it out. But it's like 3 something, you know what I'm saying? 380, 390, you know what I'm saying? But then you factor in
drinks,
tips, like the tip, that shit could go over. But we said, hey, yo, listen, one of the orders, like one of the items on the thing, we just said it was more expensive than we thought it was, and we just had a question about it. Motherfucker came back, it was like, oh yeah, you know what? Actually, this is the wrong bill. This is like the full bill. Our manager came over and is comping you guys, and it's a significant discount. So hold on, let me go get y'all the actual bill. $75.
You ain't got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Sway.
I get what you're going. But I was just like, this is like, yo, all right, I will come back. Because even when we was leaving out, the hostess was like, hey, listen, like, she was like, how was y'all, experience, what I'm saying? Like, how was y'all, like, food or whatever and all this and that.
We don't know.
And we was like, you know what? We had to get it packed to go. And it was just, it took, too long or whatever. And she was like, oh, you know what? Hey, come back when we're, like, tonight is, like, anomaly. Like, it's not even, like, we're really, like, please come back on a regular night. And you could tell, because, like, it was people there that this is, like, because we went into a different neighborhood than it was our neighborhood. Bro, they came, they was, like, and I know this is a long story, so I'm going to cut it short, but, like, they literally was, like, people in that motherfucker at the bar, like, yeah, we, like, it's crowded because of Valentine's Day, but this is our favorite spot. We come here all the time. And you could tell they lived around, and this was their spot. And I liked the spot enough to be like, you know what? I'll come back on a regular night. Okay. Just because of that experience and because of how they handle that shit.
Care of you, that means a lot. And you don't forget about that shit for a long time.
Yeah.
Like, you remember, like, back in the day getting served and somebody, like, threw you a free bag? Mm-hmm. You'd be like, I'll never forget this nigga. I never forget this nigga.
He was like, yo, I was late. I was doing this. Like, oh, you know, hey, look, I fucked up. And, oh, I'm going to give you this.
I always remember that, even though, like, the rest of the service is terrible for the rest of the time.
Yeah.
But I remember that.
Bro, if you a service person that, like, if I'm buying a service from you and you like, oh, I'm late, or they do whatever, and they just be, like, apologetic and be like, hey, look, I'm going to throw off something like this. This shit happened.
That apology will take off some of the steam.
It will.
You
And
should
then
be
you're like, you know what? All right, cool.
All right.
You know what? And you know what? Because of that, I probably will fuck with you again. If it was too bad, then it just wasn't worth the, you know what I'm saying, the apology and all that shit.
I didn't like it. My family was there. My mother was there.
Like, ass nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Head ass. Like, but, yeah, other than that, bro, like, you know, me too, because it's like, I planned the night. I had, you know what I'm saying? I had the whole shit started out. So
this is on me.
So they apologizing to me, and I'm like apologizing to, you know, wifey, like, hey, listen, you know what I'm saying? I had it, like, I
had it in the bag.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
You want me to go back there and cook something?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, we could leave, but you know what I'm saying? Then we ain't gonna have nothing. Like, at least they said, hey, make ourselves comfortable at the bar. They had a little seating area. We was able to actually, like, they had it where it was like a seating area next to the bar that had seats and shit, like comfortable seats that were reserved at first. And we like,
they're like, hey, y'all good?
Yeah. They was just like,
that's
hey,
what's up,
sit,
man.
make yourself comfortable. But long story short, man, it still turned out good. Me and wifey had a good time. She got drunk. You know what I'm saying? Or at least tipsy. She wasn't drunk. Like, I didn't see her drunk before. But
back in it. Code X.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But how about you, bro? My bad. I went long, but you know what I'm saying? I had to explain that.
Valentine's was cool, man. We did the daytime shift, man, because, you know, the babysitter shit, I hate just leaving out the house. In this, like that, I don't know if it's TikTok or Instagram or whatever. It's like you step out the house with your wife.
Yeah,
just
the money just rack up.
I left out the house. It's $120.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was like, hey, man, fuck that. Let's do some daytime shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm off work. You work from home. Fuck it.
Yeah.
So we did a breakfast brunch type thing.
Nice.
Went to College Park and shit.
Nice.
And she was like, you gonna make a reservation? I was like, it's daytime. Niggas shouldn't be there. Walked up. I seen a bunch of niggas. I was like, oh, shit.
Got the same idea.
Like, fuck. They ain't had no parking. So I had to park in the lot over there, which is cool. It wasn't even a half a block walk.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I had the park app. Boom, boom, boom. We walk up, see all these motherfuckers. I'm like, shit. Walking in, it was like, how many? 2? All right, we'll seat you right now. Bet.
Yes. All these niggas got groups.
Yeah. That's what it was. It was a group of motherfuckers. Yeah. Nigga was taking his grandma, auntie, mama, all that shit out.
Yeah.
So, you get that, man. Food was good. Like, everything was straight. You know what I'm saying? Really had no issues with the shit. My wife was working at the time, which she was like, I'm sorry. And I was like, that's fine. These your rules.
Yeah.
And then she left out to take a meeting. I do this to respond to. Matter of fact, I was talking to you and Chris from Hitman, man.
Yeah.
Shout out. And she was like looking at me, and I saw her eyes, and I was like,
like, nigga, like you ain't just walk out and take a full conference call.
I ain't even have to say nothing. I did one of these. I said, she said, like to the point where like the food got there, and I'm sitting there like, shit look good. The couple over there looking, they like, damn, that look good. I was like, yeah, but, you know, I'm trying to be a gentleman, so, you know, I'm going to wait. She came back, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a long time. You know
the food came and she was out taking the call. Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, I wasn't tripping about it for real because I know we was out there, you know.
Yeah, it was during the day. She was working from home, but she was still working.
Yeah. I wasn't tripping. If it was me, you know what I'm saying, it'd be a motherfucking problem. Anyway, that ain't what I want to talk about. I want to talk about, like, this nigga came over with his girl. There was a clear age difference. That's not important.
Ageism don't do it.
These niggas, so it's the booth and then it's a chair.
Yeah.
These niggas sit next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And it just like weirded everybody out. in the whole restaurant. Even the waitress was like, she was like, y'all want to sit like that? It was like, yes.
Was it a small table?
Nigga, it was like a
little square table. Like
yeah, it was a little square
you
table.
You only sit across. Y'all can't sit on the same side.
Yeah. And them niggas sat next to each other and shit.
The like, plates ain't gonna fit.
These niggas look weird. Everybody in the restaurant was looking at these motherfuckers like, motherfuckers came over to the point where they was like, all right, well, let's at least turn the table around. These niggas sat next to each other. I was like, damn, I guess we ain't in love. I'm not doing that shit. That shit weird as fuck. Yeah. Like, sit next to me and fuck off me, man.
Like, I get what you're saying on that. I think that it was it's circumstantial. Like, so I have gone to a restaurant where both me and my wife are eating across from each other, but there's enough space for me, like when we're done, or like sometimes you just feel like I went to the one spot, bro, had the best time, like one of the best times of my life. Just, you know, the DJ was going.
Oh yeah,
the vibe was right in the space, and so it was like the food hadn't come out yet, but we was at one of those small tables, but it was like the booth.
No, it was space.
No, well, I'm saying, like, I'm just giving you a, like, for us, it was like, there was, you know how it's like the booth. What the hell?
The side bitch calling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, ringtones, nigga.
No, why did iHeartRadio start playing?
Nah, nigga, shit? This nigga got ringtones.
That's not a ringtone. Hello?
Can he talk? Yeah, get it out.
But
I was like, over here a minute ago. I was like,
but yeah, where we were sitting was it was all like the small square tables, but there was a booth on one side where everybody on that side shared. They were sitting on a booth. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like that big row booth. And then
that's how it was.
A table, and then there's a chair.
That's how it was.
So that's how we were sitting. And I was just like, bro, like this shit, the drinks flowing. I was like, let me just go and sit by you. And then we just people watch. Like while we just like sitting there, and then the food came out, and I was like eating a little bit. So sometimes I feel like that it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I say it's certain circumstances that make it okay to like sit next to your lady.
Y'all niggas weird.
But like, I don't know what that setting or what the vibe was where you were at either. Like sometimes it just don't feel right. It ain't the, like when you do it and it just ain't the space or the like setting to do so. It get weird.
I don't know, man. We was out there. It was daytime. It was morning like a motherfucker and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit you want to be on.
It's like going to the strip club during the day. You know,
what's wrong with that?
You react differently.
What's wrong with that?
You probably move differently than you do.
Like, breathing different.
You see different shit when you go during the day.
I need to do that though. You know what I'm saying? I haven't done that in a long ass time. Come on, man. You don't want to fuck with me?
Bro, listen.
Pause.
We go kick it. Like, yeah, pause. But like, we kick it, bro. If you want to go, I'll go. But that just ain't my thing no more, man.
Just bring out the laptops. Let's edit.
Fuck these, like, you know, like giving them money and shit. Like,
you had an attitude there since your birthday, man. You ran off on them niggas and ain't paid.
Hey, man, hold on, bro.
We never going back there.
Hey, the service was terrible. And I tried to pay. I was just like, hey, listen.
Nigga want good service.
I'm waiting to see the waitress come back with the bill so I can pay for my food. She ain't never come back, and we had to get up out of there.
All right, man. Let's
trying to incriminate me, nigga. Like I just walk out on bills, nigga. There was a reason.
I was proud of you that night. I was real proud of you that night. I was like, oh, my nigga, man.
I was like, while we was waiting for valet, like out of that.
I was scared.
They gonna come out here. They gonna come. It's gonna be like 10 niggas come running out of here like, hey.
I was like, damn, we drunk. Damn, you right. Let me go ahead and pay that shit real quick. All right, man, before we get into Black History and Making, we got to shout out our sponsor, Stogie Tobacconist. Stogie Tobacconist premium cigars for the culture. Respect the smoke.
Smoke something, bitch.
As you can see on the ticker right here, go to StokieTobacconist.com. And I've been bullshitting for a long time. Have not been talking about the promo code. I ain't going. Fucking tweaking. Anyway, You order from them.
I've been fucking up too because I ain't know.
I know. It started and fucking forgot. Promo code I ain't going. Get a discount. Hit them up on your premium cigars and hit them up for the mobile cigar lounge, man. It was 70 degrees here, so it had to be like 40, 50 up there.
No, they got up to 60 last week.
Ooh, they shooting.
That's short weather.
They shooting in that bitch.
Shorts and tank tops.
I should be celebrating that shit. But yeah, man, hit them up for the mobile cigar lounge. I see some bees today. I got pissed.
Really?
Yeah,
I saw a net. Like because I had put a bag out in my garage and shit so I could take it out, and I left it, and I saw a net, like maybe one or two. Like
nigga said, I
was like, oh hell no, it can't be that warm. Like fuck these motherfuckers here. Like
nah, nigga, I almost got attacked out here, man. I was using the spreader out here and shit. The bush over there had a gang of bees in it. And I rolled by, I was like, man, fuck out of here. And then his boy came out, I was like, oh shit. These niggas over here, I looked and they was just in that bitch. They like, we pollinate, nigga.
They
fuck
like,
out of
we
here.
Getting ready.
When it
did,
I was like, oh shit. All right, my bad. This y'all shit. I forgot. That's why I don't even be out here like that. But yeah, man, let's do Black History in the Making. Black History in the Making, as we always say. Want to shout out the black people who had our ancestors that did things for us to help us move forward. But we also want to shout out the good black people that are doing things right now.
Mm-hmm. I
ain't gonna lie. I did not get in my shit on this as far as like finding some shit. This is really low hanging fruit.
Okay.
So we got to shout out.
It ain't just you, brother. It's both of us.
We got to shout out Patrick Mahomes. Dude.
All right. We here now. Listen,
it was a week. First black quarterback to win 3 Super Bowls as a starter, man.
3 Super Bowls as a starter.
So that means like 1.5 Super Bowls. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I'm doing to you. I'm doing to you.
Ah,
I'm doing
how
to
you
you.
Doing? How you doing to me? What are you talking about?
My bad. Shout out Pat Mahomes, man. And his dad. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
I don't know what you mean by that. Why you say you doing to me?
Because you be shitting on the segment. And we out of Black History to Make It.
No. We still here.
No, we not.
We are still here.
We're not.
You can't just cut it off like
I just did. We get into it now. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Bullshit, man. I shit on the segment. I should have just let.
How did you shit on the segment?
I should have just let the greatest be there because the segment is supposed to be shouting out good things that people are doing. But you don't afterwards shout it out and then be like, yeah, but.
So how did you do that in that moment is what I'm asking.
Oh, when I said like 1.5 of him. This is 1.5 Super Bowls. Yeah.
Wait, why is it 1.5? Oh,
because he half black.
So how's it 1.5 if he has 3 Super Bowls?
Half of him. The black part.
So if you split 3 up, you get what?
1.5, nigga.
Oh, you right. I'm trying to think of it like
I could divide.
Trying to think of mathematically, like what are you doing?
I don't think he was. No, he was too busy trying to shit on me. I did the math.
All right, so yeah.
No. We out of it. So yeah, say what you want to say.
No, I think that's dope. I think like congratulations.
You think it's dope that he won 3 Super Bowls?
Congratulations to him, man. Like that's
word.
Yeah, that's crazy. I was gonna say like. Is it me or is it like black history has not been pumped? Or you haven't seen a lot of it this month? Like it seemed like it feels like non-existent almost, like this whole month was just very like a few things here and there. Like I feel like I was
in my daughter's school, it's nowhere around.
Like, yeah, even in the schools, it's like, where's the projects that y'all did that the kids will bring home? Oh, Martin Luther King this, Rosa Parks that. Like, there's all these, like, arts and crafts of all of this stuff. What happened?
I talked about it with my wife because it's a black-owned school and all that shit, but the neighborhood that it's in is diverse. It's diverse, and I was like, "Why the fuck woo woo?" And then I caught myself. I was like, "They ain't trying to fuck up their money."
No,
which is fucked up.
It wouldn't fuck up your money. Why would that fuck up your money?
It would fuck up your money.
How? But like, at what point? Like, just any celebration. All I'm saying is like, you ain't even gotta. Let's not even think of like the most gaudy, extreme way of celebrating.
Martin Luther King.
What about it? Like, but
Rosa Parks.
What about posters?
Just a little bit.
What about putting up posters around the school? I don't know. Like, what about anything?
That's the only thing that I could think
ruin your reputation.
That's the only thing I could think of.
They still don't want their kids watch.
They wouldn't fucking do that shit because it doesn't make sense. Most of the
teachers, ain't like we teach them.
Most of the teachers are black. The director's black.
Yeah, it ain't like we reenacting Roots inside of the school.
That's the only thing that I could think of why. And I forgot to bring it up but am I picking it up tomorrow? Yeah, I'm picking it up tomorrow. I'm bringing it up. I'm gonna be like, so where's the Black History Month shit?
Before
put that shit in my phone.
Like, you know, it just felt very lackluster this month. And I don't know what it is or
I ain't forget.
Coronavirus!
Yeah, get some more out. Get some more out.
But
it's gonna be heartbreaking when we find out you got lung cancer.
Damn.
It's a joke.
Morbid as fuck, bro. Like, I just don't.
Like I'm cheating.
I just don't understand. Like, it just felt very like, you know, non-existent, and I don't understand why. But, you know,
the only thing I can think of is money.
I mean, in general, though, like everywhere, it just wasn't out there as much.
Yeah, like we gave y'all Usher. Shut
up. Is it because like Juneteenth came around and like niggas went real hard with that, and so it was just kind of like, hey, motherfucker, y'all can't get this whole month and this day. Now y'all are doing like I feel like we just celebrated. Like
much,
what is
man.
like what is it
again?
Like even like going into like the Targets and the big retailers, like you don't see all of the like.
Speaking of big retailers, they're renting out Jordan's Rent-A-Center and shit, which I haven't seen a Rent-A-Center in years. I didn't even know they still had them bitches.
Hey, I ain't know.
How hard you want to study?
What do they call it on the South Side?
Oh, RAC.
Yeah.
No, it was,
no, RAC is
fuck, I forgot what it's called.
RAC is
Rent-A-Center.
It's Rent-A-Center.
Goof ass.
But like, I forgot their name, but they were the ones that
$19.99 a week to buy some Jordans, which ends up being like $525.
Yeah,
for a pair of $200 shoes. I don't remember it being that.
What do you mean it ends up being?
Like when you pay all your your 1999s,
yeah,
it ends up being $525.
Oh, so Rent-A-Center lets you rent it to pay it off?
Yes.
I thought it was just renting it, period.
No, nigga.
Oh, so you were actually like on layaway, but
with a crazy ass interest. Like they like a worse Klarna.
So I always thought that Rent-A-Center was like, hey, rent this. If you want to rent to buy,
yeah, they do that.
But if you want to just rent to rent, I always thought it was just a rent to rent. Like meaning that if you got some shit that they rent out for, you know, $50, they're making hand over ass.
I don't even know.
Or foot over ass. You know,
foot in ass.
Like over time, but I didn't know it was to like basically purchase it.
I don't know what they do now. I know back in the day they used to fucking rent out for a little bit and then take it back, but then it really got big to like, nah, this is a long form layaway, my nigga.
Yeah,
and that TV that you bought that was like $500 is now like $2,000.
Yeah, I mean $100 a month is like
Yeah, $80 a month. Yeah, for some shoes.
Is it?
I just remember back in the day, like even the poor motherfuckers was getting Jordans.
Yeah,
their crib might have been fucked up, but they had Jordans.
But it's like, how long you paying $80? Like, that's just to me.
Oh, you just fuck your credit up.
No, but I'm just saying, like, that's a long time to be paying off on some shoes. But I guess Klarna and all those, that's technically what you're doing.
They targeting
anyway.
young niggas. That's what they doing. And
so what happens when the motherfuckers scuff them bitches up?
Oh,
or get some dirt on
they're
them?
not paying them no more.
Because like technically, but
and your credit fucked up.
So those are all rent to buy, right?
I'm assuming.
Or they just rent to rent. Like, what if I just
They ain't no way in hell they like
how do you return those?
Oh, they might have a sneaker dude. I seen that shit before.
Nigga. Fuck them. I don't want to pay for shit. Like, I mean, I guess there's always
they ain't
that
getting
clause.
them shoes back. They ain't getting them shoes back. Their credit fucked up. All that shit.
Shit.
Speaking of scams, I'm gonna talk about celebrity scamming, which I'm really not fucking with GoFundMes with niggas that got it. And this is one of the, and I'm not in niggas' pockets, but when you put it out there like that, you kind of make it public. So Alyssa Milano, she was old girl from Who's the Boss and Charm, you know what I'm saying? Look, you know what I'm saying? She was decent back in the day. She's still, you know what I mean? I'm married. But anyway.
I get you.
So she attempted to raise some money for her son's baseball team. And motherfuckers is mad because she put a GoFundMe out to get $10,000 to help her 12-year-old son have a trip to Cooperstown, the Baseball Hall of Fame. And then she was at the Super Bowl with her son.
Yeah. That's bullshit.
The fuck?
Yeah, that's bullshit.
So you had 10 bands.
I think that's the dumb shit that a lot of people don't understand. Like,
and she's mad.
I mean, I don't think a lot of people understand it, and that's what they're saying. Is once you are making thousands and millions, and you know what I'm saying,
yeah,
shit like that is write-offs for you. So for you to ask people is like you being an asshole and saying, you know what, I really want to, but I don't want to pay for the whole team. I don't want to do this. Like this. Like,
and she was like, I bought things. I bought jerseys. I bought this and that. It's like, that's fine.
And you could have bought more. I mean, it's just like in general, like you're right. It is almost like what happened with the, you know, kind of like gunplay thing. It was just like,
I was gonna bring that up.
Everyone is looking at you like, hey, you got all of this on, this jewelry, this money.
No, it wasn't that with him. It was that like right after that he gave Rick Ross a check.
Yeah, but you also carry yourself as a motherfucker that got money too. So when you hear people say, oh, I put up this GoFundMe, now you could be going through like financial troubles and I think that anyone would be willing to be like, oh, you going through this? I'll help you. But you also are like,
I can't see you at the Super Bowl.
You're still in the, like, even just like still in the gunplay thing, you're still in the same room with motherfuckers that can actually put money up for you, which is like that. So, and I know it was a lot of shit around that I
ain't fucking with it.
Whatever, but like you can't be at the Super Bowl. Like the Super Bowl is like what, minimum 7 like
oh no, it was like 10
what, 10,000 was the minimum.
Yeah,
okay, because I feel like I think like minimum for like those little suite areas they were like 700,000 or something.
Yeah,
wild
like Floyd
shit.
threw like 13 on a suite or some shit like
Yeah.
that. So it's just like, yo, you was there and you had good seats.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Look, and I understand
So
you want to do what you want to do with your money and all that shit.
Yeah.
But don't ask motherfuckers for money when you kind of got it like that and shit. Like, don't nobody want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
And you talking about, I bought this and I bought that for the team. Cool. Don't ask nobody for that shit.
You want money from
your rich ass son and y'all rich ass niggas. Because Charmed is in syndication like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Y'all got Tony Danza out here. I ain't seen Who's the Boss in a minute, but that nigga on power.
Yeah.
So he's still out here working.
Exactly. Is that Power?
Not Power.
No, that's Kanan.
Raising Kanan. My
Yeah.
bad.
I was like, he was in Power? But yeah.
Power book.
But at the same time, like, that is, like, it's fucked up because you're using everyday people that don't have it like that, and you're trying to take all your fans, their little money,
Yeah.
to put together to help you do some shit that they kids don't even get to do. Like $10,000, like, for your son to do XYZ, single mothers and single fathers out there that got their kids in sports and trying to get them to just have uniforms.
Shit.
Ain't
Don't nobody
getting
wanna
that
hear
type
that
of
shit.
money. Like, but you want your fans, like, that shit is wild. I feel like that's, like, especially when it could be a write-off for you. Like, everything could be a write-off. Like, that's not, it don't, yeah, that's shitty.
All right, man. Let's get into sports real quick. We was just talking about the Super Bowl, man. Again, well, not again, but the most watched program in history,
Yep.
as it usually is in the States, at least.
Yeah.
As far as the game went, man, what you think, man?
I thought it was good. Like, I wanted to bet on it, man. I wanted to do some.
They calling me.
Yeah, man. I wanted to do it, but I was like, nah, it'd be just my luck. And it started out with me because I was gonna go for Kansas, but then I was like, the first half of the game, it was looking like I was like, see, this is why I wouldn't bet. This is why I don't do this shit because I'll be losing. But then it turns out it's like, damn, if I would have, I could have won something.
I've learned that, like, man, not betting on sports lets me enjoy it more.
Yeah.
Like, cause I was watching it with my wife and my mother-in-law, and it was like, you got anything on this? I was like, nah. And that's why I'm gonna have fun watching this shit. Cause usually, if I did have some shit on there,
Yeah.
I'd be fucking upset. Like,
Yeah.
the whole game, I can't enjoy shit.
Stressed out, just like
The
yeah.
regular season football. Like, I don't be enjoying a lot of that shit.
Yeah,
I don't
with
enjoy.
fantasy,
I don't enjoy
yeah.
Bears games. I don't enjoy shit. I don't enjoy Bears games.
What?
I don't enjoy teams that I ain't got no smoke on. What? Because I got fantasy football money tied up in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
What?
I be on edge
Yeah.
until the playoffs, and it's like,
Yeah.
This is when I'm happy the Bears lost. I'm like, good. I can just watch this shit.
and
have
now
a
you're
good time.
Yeah.
Super Bowl, I was like, ugh. Until my mother-in-law was hating this shit. Because she was like, who you rooting for? I was like, Kansas City. And then she was like, oh, look like they losing. What's the score? Ha, ha, ha.
Why are you doing this right now?
Then she hit on my brother-in-law and was hating on him too. I was just like, you ain't got nothing positive to say? She's like, I'm just here for Usher. I was so glad Usher came up there and she left. I was like, good. Not going to enjoy the day. I was like, damn, like, now you making it. I wish I would have had some money on it because you're making me feel the same fucking way.
Yeah.
But, the game was cool, man. I liked that it was defensive at first, and I knew it was going to happen. I was like, if you get this nigga too much time,
Yeah.
he's going to fucking win.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what we want to talk about, man. Usher. How'd you feel about the halftime show?
I got mixed feelings for it.
Out of 10.
I'll give it a generous 8.
Okay. I gave it a solid 8. Because I'm like, it was a good show.
Yeah.
You start going to 9s or 10s, that's when you start being like, top 5 or whatever. I think it's top 10.
I mean, Michael Jackson came from the sky on his.
Yeah.
And
then Prince, Purple Rain in the Rain.
Yeah. So my
But he did a lot though.
So what I liked it. It was nostalgic. What I felt like it was missing was the structure of it's just the motherfucker got too many hits. And he got too many hits over a course of 20 plus years that he tried to fit into 30 minutes, 13 minutes or less.
This is the same shit you had with Dre.
Possibly. But I wasn't, so here's my thing. I, as a creative, respect the fact that they took a lot to put that together. The people, the
That's all I be
choreography,
on.
the visuals, the outfits, everything was like someone worked really hard to like create a vision for us all to witness. So I respect them for that. It's just for me when you put it all together, I critique. Oh shit! I critique it different. I critique it differently than the average person because I'm looking at it like, damn, visually, it would have been dope if they would have had it a little bit more. It felt like organized. Like it felt like just a bunch of niggas on the stage, like everywhere. It just felt too random at certain points. It just felt like a lot of people. I almost wanted it to, like, I really did enjoy Rihanna's more than I enjoyed Usher's.
Really?
And that was like, mainly because even with her being pregnant, it was just like the movement and the floating. You tried to do something that was, different. Like, I felt like they.
So what'd you give Rihanna's?
I would give.
You gave him an 8.
I mean, I would give Rihanna's like maybe if I'm going to give him a generous 8, I would probably give her like an 8.5.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like damn that like the outfits, the simplicity of it, but it was just still creative. I don't feel like I feel like his lack creativity.
I don't think Usher should get no shit for this.
He shouldn't get no shit
because it was like, first of all, the nigga was singing.
He was dancing.
He was singing and dancing. Like that was another thing. Like my mother-in-law, she was like, "Why is he sweating?" It's like because he's 45 and he's singing and dancing. Yeah. That's why he's sweating. Like
I almost wish that he did have like kind of some like track underneath him because
I don't.
No, like hear me out. Like I don't want him to lip sync. You know what I'm saying? But I would love to be able to still hear his original audio with him, like hearing him live because of the energy that he's giving. Like he's out
That's
there
not fair
because it wasn't as crisp. Like even like Kia was like,
you're not gonna sound the same as you
but
did when you was
Kia,
in your fucking 20s and 30s as you do in your 40s.
Okay,
so that's not fair.
That's fine, but it also made it hard, like to hear a lot of the like. You want to hear the lyrics, you want to hear him singing it. And if he's out of breath or he's trying to do the movement or like his mic ain't working well, like, cause Alicia Keys' mic was crisp as fuck. And it wasn't like
she wasn't fucking dancing.
It wasn't like he was singing better than her. It was just a different type of mic that you heard her a lot better than you heard him.
Because he was running around and sliding and dancing and shit. Like his mic is gonna move. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to a motherfucker that's sitting down.
You want to have this debate. You want to have this debate. And I
don't like this.
You want to have this debate. I'm not shitting on him. I think that he did a great job. I don't think that it was 100%. I don't think that. I just think that like, at some point it's the small things, like a little audio in the background. Like that's why they have backup singers a lot of times too, because it's like when you're dancing and you're doing all this shit, it's good to have the like, or even like DJs. DJs will fill in the rest when you're doing too much. He lacked all of that. He didn't have that.
All right, I'm not gonna.
He wasn't a terrible thing.
It doesn't matter that I'm not going.
It adds to the performance. It adds to it.
What he pulled off was amazing.
It was.
And for anything less than that, it's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like
how?
Because. It's Monday morning.
Beyonce do it too.
It's Monday morning quarterback shit.
Beyonce do it too, dancing and screaming and jumping around.
It's Monday
everything.
morning quarterback shit. It's shit that's just like, well, I've
years
seen it
out
already, so now I can tell you what was wrong with it. When it's just like, bro, that shit from the dancing, this nigga was sliding on grass. He was doing all that dance shit on grass.
Soccer people do it all the time. What are you talking about? Go! All
right.
It doesn't matter that I'm not going.
They slide on grass all the time.
Let's get back into it, bro. Let's get back into it, man. I want to get back into
Messi will fucking slide on his knees across some grass. What the fuck are you talking about sliding on grass?
I will not.
That ain't even real grass. That turf.
I will
Shut
not
up.
let you disrespect.
Shut up.
I will not let you disrespect
Who? Because I ain't disrespecting nobody.
Like that. You are.
I'm disrespecting you because you said some stupid ass shit about him sliding on some grass and shit. I get his age. I get that he's doing whatever you know what I'm saying.
You don't get
I
shit.
did not shit.
Don't, you're not
Usher.
gonna double talk.
Usher
We just
still,
got on the wild, so double talking. Now you double talking.
Usher is still the one. Like he's one of.
It don't sound like
greatest.
it from how you saying.
Like no, but that's because what you looking for. You looking for that. You looking to have that little debate about.
I'm not looking to have a debate.
Yes, you are. Because you're not. Instead of listening to what the fuck I'm saying, you over here like, so he wasn't great. Oh, so he wasn't in. I'm like, no, I didn't say that. I just said that he wasn't 100%. Like, what could have been better were to me were those certain little things. How the fuck is that a problem? How's that a problem?
Cause fuck what you talking about.
Oh, that's it. When I get over here, when the jello put in head ass nigga.
Nigga hating on my sweater.
But yeah, fuck you, nigga. Like, is that gold on the buttons?
No.
Oh, nigga, you had to look. You ain't even know.
I just put the shit on. I ain't had to add it. The fuck?
Oh, that's because
you talking shit about me when you sit up here looking like fucking Russell Simmons and shit.
Hey, speaking of that nigga, how the fuck this nigga out of the country laying low and he's still getting accusations or he's still getting sued?
He was wilding.
Hey, I guess you can't escape it. They was
hey,
like, hey, you can't go over to the Belize.
Oh, girl, this ain't funny. It's not funny. She said he put a wrestling move on her.
Oh, he put her in the full Nelson?
She said he put a wrestling move on her and then got busy. I was like, yo. He said, I don't remember that. It didn't happen like that to me, but you know, people's experiences are their experiences.
Talk like that, nigga.
That went good. That went good. It wasn't on point. Oh, let's protect.
I mean, like, but that is wild though. Like, I mean, I hope that she get the justice that she deserves. But like at the same time, it's like
that nigga been in Bali for a minute.
Like, I hope that like
you got to send Batman to go get that nigga.
Do one of those like planes and scoop that nigga up from his from the building that he
Batman
in.
has no jurisdiction.
I get that motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
But it was just like, hey, all that Zenful living that you doing out there, they like, fucking nigga, you still gonna get this work.
Nigga want to be Zenful. You know what I'm saying?
He hanging upside down with a dude hanging him up.
I didn't know how.
Like,
bro.
Hey, look, that video of him being upside down and a dude he has his legs crossed upside down and the dude is like holding him up in the air with his feet
on some Cirque du Soleil type shit.
Yeah, like bro, there's a video I saw and I was like, listen,
send it to me. I'll put it in here.
That video was, and I'll try to find it, but it was real sus because he was just dangling while dude was like holding him up. But I was like, low key, at the older nigga in me, I was like, I bet you that shit felt great for his back. Like, I ain't gonna hold you.
Where you was going.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like some of that shit, like when like you ever stretch, like sometimes I like do some shit like cross my legs and like stretch my back and like pull down on my hips. Bro,
that's how fucked up I am.
Bro, like not even cross my legs, but like you put your feet together and like got like the butterfly seating and like pull on your like hips down and your back. Like you stretch your back. So I can only imagine what him doing like the dead like lift. Like that shit gotta feel good. I don't know about you, bro, but like life is all about stretching my back out, bro. Cause like my shit be fucking but my shit, bro, I be like, yo, I be in the bed like trying to twist and all types of shit, bro.
I just need to stretch.
Like a motherfucker.
Which says stretch to get that ice.
Hey G. But like that shit, like, I don't know, little shit like that, like I know that's beside the point, but at the same time, I be looking at certain shit like that. I be like, damn, that shit probably felt good on his back.
I do want to talk about this though, and this ain't no original question. I got this off Shade Room, and this is on, I think, Brown Sugar. I think it was Brown Sugar.
Okay.
You enter a restaurant, you see your wife on a date. You confronting or you leaving?
It depends on what type of mood of petty I am in. And why it depends is because it's like, there's a level of confronting that is, am I like, go over there like, what the fuck? Oh, what? Or am I going to be like, hey, what's up? What do we have here? Oh, yeah. Hey, how you doing? Oh, Mr. Lawson. Like, how you doing, Mr. Lawson? Richard Lawson. Like, yeah, okay, yeah. So y'all just, you know what I'm saying? Like, planning into that way? Or is it planning, like, you know, oh, bet. I'm going to take some shots. I'm going to get back to the crib and be like, hey, so what, you know, where were you today? It depends on the level of petty, but it's going to be a confrontation. I don't know if I would be sitting there and be like, hey, well, let's get some drinks around because we're going to celebrate. What are we celebrating? My divorce. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you know, my favorite reality show of all time is Cheaters.
Yeah.
So I'm down with the confrontation, but I've watched so much of it that I'm just like, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I go there, I see them. First off, not on Cheaters. I'm just saying, like, oh shit, hold on. All right, I'm just gonna sit next to them and be like, yo, what's going on? Shit, I didn't know you was gonna be here. Selfie, all that shit. Like, oh, so how y'all know each other? Kind of like the Brown Sugar shit.
Yeah.
And just see like what the fuck is going on for real. Because fuck around and might find out that like that's a
coworker,
a vendor for some shit she was trying to set up for me.
But you should know about it though.
No, it was like a surprise party.
Oh,
like
well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but you would kind of know that by the
But yeah, why the fuck are y'all?
Yeah, but you know that by the type of interaction.
Yeah.
So the shit from the Brown Sugar shit was set up because of the type of text that he got that led him there. Because he had her phone, right?
Oh, yeah.
So he knew the backstory.
But yeah, if it's one of these double takes, like...
But like, you know, when I look at how I would... It's the circumstances that lead up to that, right? It's what transpired before that, like that made me like when I get there, you can kind of watch the interaction. Like if you're just there sitting there talking, it's one thing, but then it's like how close are they? Like are they like, you know what I'm saying?
Doing this,
yeah, you know what I mean? Like
make it funny,
yeah, you know, and like you know, or even if he just too handsy, like you know what I'm saying? How do you push away? Like so, it's like really figuring out that situation, but
and you gotta not come out that situation goofy.
Yeah, I mean,
because it's real easy to come out that situation goofy.
So you mentioned also like. The whole like sit there selfie, you know what I'm saying? Woo woo.
That's goofy.
It's odd to me. Like I wouldn't want to be embarrassed. Like I wouldn't want the world to know. Like all these.
I'm not posting.
All these niggas that be out here and filming, both men and women.
I'm not posting that shit.
Filming their spouses cheating on them and confronting them on like online.
Oh, that's stupid.
That's dumb. Like to me, that's a lie. It's not dumb. It's just
You know what? I don't think that.
I don't want to be embarrassed like that.
I don't think that is. I think the embarrassment already happened. I think that's like all right, I put this out here, so I'm really done. Because when cheating is done and it ain't told to everybody, you can kind of come back from that, like man or woman.
Oh yeah,
you
when everybody into your shit, yeah.
But that shit right there is on some like I gotta make sure that I'm out of here.
Yeah,
like all right, woo woo.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't think that I want people to know that you cheated on me. Like, I don't want, like, how do you, because like then the part where you look stupid is when you get back with them after you done aired out all they shit.
Yeah.
You done told all your friends, you done told everybody that, yeah, look at this motherfucker. Look, I got this. Look at this evidence that I got that showed that he was out here living foul, woo. And then you get back with them and you living like shit ain't happened, and you still like now everybody looking at you like
Rashida and Kirk.
I don't know. I think that's different. I don't think nobody look at them like crazy because they actually like did work some shit out.
Yeah, but he was out
here
with them niggas.
I mean, at the beginning of that, at the beginning of that, it was that. But
he had a baby too.
Like, so
did he? Am I mistaken? Did he not have an outside baby?
I don't know.
He had an outside baby.
Was that?
He had an outside baby. Bro, don't let me get the line.
With the dancer?
Hold on, G.
I mean, not the dancer. Like, was she exotic dancer?
Because if this ain't true, I'm bleeping this out because I don't want to do that to nobody.
No, I wouldn't.
But I remember watching that shit.
Because that shit happened a minute ago. But see, what the difference is like they did have a lot that shit. They did.
Oh yeah,
he did have a.
Yeah, 2013.
But was that a break, baby?
They didn't have no break. They never got divorced.
I thought they were like he cheated and then they were going to separate and then he just kept going and then he had the baby.
He had the baby while they was married.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, I ain't even gonna hold,
you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them for moving through that shit.
Bro, like, I ain't even gonna hold you. That whole situation, like, with them, I feel like it worked for them. Like, how they worked through that shit just worked for them. And cause even as like today, cause I still watch the shows and I still watch them and I still like, to me, I'm like, all right, cool. Y'all are together. That's what's up. Y'all making moves together. Like, y'all trying. It ain't just like a toxic ass relationship. It's actually them trying to like keep it with them. They focus on other shit.
And and I love that.
Yeah.
And this is some shit we was talking about earlier. And we were talking about people I was talking about it to you. People just fucking with what they fuck with and leaving other shit alone. Yeah. There's so many motherfuckers out here that are telling everybody how to live by their standards and shit. When you just got to find out what works for you.
Yeah.
And what makes you happy. And don't worry about this outside shit.
Yeah.
Because that's how you fuck up your relationships. And that's why a lot of these relationships I fucked up. I think I'm doing the same shit.
But hold on. Like, what you're saying is fair, right? And that's true. But what you also can't do is be that friend that like go through some shit, tell niggas about shit, complain to niggas about shit, and then get back with a motherfucker and then still be complaining about the same shit. And still be going through it. Like, once I realize, like,
we're not hanging out with you no
like,
more.
G, like,
we're not hanging out with you no more.
Once we go through this shit together as friends, like, once we go through, like, if you get, you know what I'm saying, like, or, I mean, you married, but, like, or even just married
There's
friends.
There's a certain amount
like,
of bitching.
Once you go through all your shit and I go through that shit with you and you, like, and I'm, like, on your side and, like, telling you, and like, we're helping, guiding you, like, whatever, and then you say, yeah, no, I'm done with this shit. I'm done with that. And then all the shit that's like you telling us is to bring us into your world and bring us into your emotional, like, you know, space of how you feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fucking get back with the motherfucker and then still be complaining about the same shit. Cause then it's like, well, motherfucker, we was with you again. We thought you was done. We got you there. We helped guide you to getting done with that. But then don't get back and still be on some like, I can't trust the motherfucker to still be out here doing this. Like, nigga, we told you.
Or
like,
on the other hand,
don't
like
bring me into that shit.
The shit where I seen this on, I was watching some old Seinfeld shit, but this shit's happened to people. You break up with them, you pick a side and you start talking shit about the other motherfucker, and then they get back together.
And I gotta look this motherfucker in the face, like, you know what I'm saying? Be like, yeah, like, I ain't just say that you was in, you know what I'm saying, a scummy, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, that make everybody weird. And then when they know you was out here, you was out here saying this shit. They know you was out here saying this shit. It wasn't like you just said this, you know what I'm saying, to the homie or whatever. Like, the motherfucker know you don't like them. And that you said some wild shit. Now you got to get back together. And it's like, so that's why I say, well, like with the Rashida and Kurt shit, it was like, y'all motherfuckers look great right now. Y'all ain't keeping that toxicity going. Y'all focus on
that took some amazing shit to overcome. Like, just to overcome that shit in general, but then do that shit in front of people.
Yeah, that shit was wild. That was a wild ride. Those were some wild times, bro. But that's the thing. Like, yo, it's okay if you fucking go back to that shit and try to work it out. Just don't be fucking saying this shit, airing it out, and then having everybody be the fucking back you and help you, not bully, but like, you know, help you shun that motherfucker.
You gotta kind of do that.
And then you get
as a friend.
And then you back, you know what I'm saying, on date night with them. And they like, wait, what the fuck just happened? We just all
that's happened to gotta be careful with my words. This happened to somebody I know. You know what I'm saying? Had a breakup. We all like, yeah, fuck that bitch. Fucking back together. We like, all right, yeah, she cool. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And had to tell somebody else that was related to them, like, hey, this is who they chose. If you still want to hold on to that shit, you're not going to see this motherfucker no more.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why we're like on board with the decision that he made. Because it's like, hey, we want to be around him. You
Siri
got the
listening.
fucking feds over there listening to this
Siri
shit.
listening.
But yeah.
So that led me to another, like,
Wrong hand.
What happened? Because I'm covering on my face?
Yeah.
I'm over here, nigga.
Okay.
This ain't covering on my face. Shut up. So
Shout out Booker T.
Yeah. So in those scenarios, right? You're with somebody, your significant other, right? You get into it, whether y'all dating, boyfriend, girlfriend, or even y'all married, and the motherfucker like does some real fucked up shit.
Yeah.
Like, to you, all your homies, like friends, whether they male, female, whatever, be like, yo, I never liked that motherfucker anyway. Like, hold on. Like, and literally like back your ass up, right? And help guide you through like that situation, right?
Yeah.
But then you get back with your significant other, and now your peoples that help guide you and help, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like
situation.
Like, what is you like, you know what I'm saying? When the spouse no longer likes, you know what I'm saying? And say, hey, look, you can't be around these people, or you can't, you know what I'm saying? I don't like these people, so you like, now that we back together, you can't hang around those people. Like, how do you know what I'm saying, go about that? Like, how do you even like how do you handle that?
Man, these are the motherfuckers that held me down when, you know what I'm saying, I was fucked up. So I'm going to fuck with them. Like, there's, like, why would I turn my back on them now that I'm back good and shit? Like, nah, man. Like, these niggas held me down through the shit, and I can tell them what it is now. Like, yo,
yeah,
appreciate you holding me down with all that shit. However, I'm gonna excuse all that shit you said, because, you know,
yeah,
you was holding me down. You out the bed,
exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Say some wild shit. I probably would have said the shit too.
Yeah.
But this is what it is now, and if you respect me, you respect this.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the same way. I don't think that anybody should, you know, like I feel like if I got, you know what I'm saying, caught up on some shit, you know, all my wife, you know, girls, family,
Dead.
they finna like go in.
Your rep
like,
is fucked forever.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't matter what.
But if she decides to work it out with me, I don't know that I could ever tell her, like, hey, no, they said some real foul shit to me when we was going through XYZ, and I didn't like that. And I know that they don't like
shit
me.
I just said.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yo, like they held me down. Like that's just what it is.
Yeah.
It's just interesting because like you know that there's motherfuckers out here that go through that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like that's an interesting ass, you know.
When it rains,
like
niggas get wet.
that motherfuckers really be trying that shit. They get together and they still want to control shit after the fact that when you fucked up, you know?
Ooh.
Shout out to Rashida and Kirk though.
Oh yeah. Like, round of applause. That's beautiful. That's beautiful, man. For all the niggas ain't shit and all that shit, man. Hey, niggas can redeem themselves.
Oh, absolutely.
They can redeem themselves. We're gonna talk about some unredeemable shit. You brought this up, man, and I do want to talk about it. The goofy ass people with the goofy ass comments on the goofy ass internet.
Yeah, man. So when we recently had like a post that, or we posted one of our clips from our videos, man. And it like a lot of y'all might have seen it. It was the one where we talked about. It was just a clip about us, you know, my wife, you know, flipping my hat off, and me being, you know, reactive to that. Not like wanting to hit her. It's just the reaction of like, oh shit, like I didn't like that, and I like, you know, almost, you know, jabbed back or whatever however you want to look at it. I never, you know, would ever put my hands on my wife. And that's one thing that I just want to put out there because I didn't want that narrative to be, I didn't want that to be seen.
You sound
as
like
that.
you having an apology statement or something.
It's not an
like
apology
that.
statement because what I'm about to say is like, it's leading up to that. It's just like, you know, one thing about this shit about putting us, you know, on it online, our conversation through this podcast is that we're going to get a lot of people that have their opinions and talk about the shit that we do and the way we say it, how we say it, whatever on this shit. And that's okay because that's what it's all about, right? It's creating engagement.
It's a job.
We were putting our opinions out there for you all to, you know, respond with your opinions because a lot of times this question, we're not giving y'all like answers to shit. We're just talking our shit. This is what we do when we together.
Sometimes I be right.
Hey, and that's your opinion. That's your right. So with that all being said, like a motherfucker responded to that, you know, particular clip on some like, yo, you know, this motherfucker seemed like, you know, he got some problems. He need therapy. He like the fact that he would take somebody that's joking and balling his fist up. That like that's wild and all this type of shit. And it's like, well, first of all, you didn't even read the whole. Like you didn't even listen to the whole episode. You saw the clip and you reacted to the clip that we put out there. But if you was to go back to the show and actually listen to our episode, you would know that I also said, I would never like him. And I know that she's joking. I do all this. And that shit right there just, you know, lets you know that this whole internet, you know, commenting on whatever the fuck you feeling and how you feeling and being headline readers, people that are just reacting to headlines. They're not even actually reading articles. They're just saying, oh, wait, so-and-so did this. Like, but then you read the article, you find out that they didn't actually do it the way that you thought. You just read the headline and reacted to it and gave your fucking opinion. It's fucking crazy to me. It's fucking bullshit. Because this is our problem. This is why we're getting angrier, like, by the day. I feel like everybody is just giving their fucking opinion and wanting to establish this way of, oh, I know this person because of this post or this clip that they put out, and I'm going to tell them how they are, and I'm going to diagnose them. I'm going to give them my, like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
It's crazy that, like, so many people, we joke about all the, like, Karens out there, like how Karen got big in 2022, 2023 or whatever. But it's like, now that shit is tiring, bro. Celebrities got to go through bullshit all the time. And I know, like, the Joe Budden crew, talk about it a lot as well, how they just get ate up off of one little small thing that they said. It's like, yo, this whole lynch mob and this whole, like, everybody wants to express themselves and give their opinions and shit on people, and you don't even know people. You don't know who someone really is based off of what they put out there for you, right? Yeah. Reality TV, all that shit has, like, motherfuckers being, like, where it gets really crazy when they start getting death threats and they start getting, like, crazy shit. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with people, bro?
Hey, man, I've been dealing with that shit, like, my whole life, like, before the internet and shit. Like, motherfuckers just having a preconceived notion of me and all that. That's why when I got a certain age, I was like, man, fuck that. I'm going to do what I want to do. And the people opinions that I care about is the people that fucking know me. And if you know me, you see or hear about some wild shit about me, you can come to me and talk to me and I'll tell you what actually happened. Other than that, I can't control none of that shit. And I'm not finna let it lose me no sleep.
Absolutely not. But there's still a level of, like, just putting it out there as your opinion, like someone just reacting and saying, oh, this motherfucker sound abusive, can be damaging to your character. It's not about, your close people who know you would be like, oh, hell no, that shit stupid. But now you've put this out there for the world to, like, question that you're an abusive person.
Yeah.
And that ain't even it. And it's like, it's based on motherfuckers not knowing the facts. Motherfuckers react and just don't give a fuck anymore, bro.
Hey, man, I have been known as a crazy person that's cool when actually I'm a cool person that does crazy shit every now and then. And, you know, it is what it is, man. Yeah. And, you know, my behavior has warranted some of that shit, but at the same time, you know, I really can't give a fuck about this shit. Like, even with some of that shit, it'd be fun to me responding to this shit. Like, I love doing it because I know that it's not a real place. Like what Dave Chappelle say, the internet's not a real place.
Yeah.
So I go in there and play like, oh, you mad?
Yeah. No, you have to.
Yeah.
You can't let this shit get to you, man, because it is, in retrospect, like, you look at celebrities who literally, you know, can say one thing and it takes just a small selection,
I say we celebrities.
Selection of people. Speak for yourself, nigga. But, like, you know what I'm saying? It takes a small group to just say one thing or to jump on this bandwagon.
Suck my dick.
To literally just change a whole narrative, bro. Like, that shit is just wild.
You know what? Suck somebody else's dick. I like the ring of that. Yeah.
You just started that. You was just like, you know what? Not me. Just someone else. Just go do that.
Yeah. That's my shit now. Oh, you seen it here first. I'll steal my shit. But man, yeah. I'm glad you let your shit off. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Like a motherfucker on that shit. I hate that it happened to you like that.
Thank you, brother.
And even though your wife agreed with that nigga, like,
yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Like, get out of here, G. Like, yeah, you're missing the point of the story of what I'm trying to say here.
No. I like it.
Like,
all right,
yeah.
man. Can you be bought? It was loud on that one. All right, sit in isolation for a month by yourself, nobody else, away from your family. Isolation says itself. I don't know why I keep saying these words.
Like with like nothing, or like do I get like?
Nah, you don't get no internet and none of that shit.
I don't get no internet.
You in a hole, nigga. Pretty much. I give you a decent mattress, but you in a room by yourself. You get some sunlight.
Okay.
You got a window.
How much?
Oh damn! I thought I had more. $100,000. Tax free. Tax free from now on. With like we ain't doing this no more. Tax free from now on with KB Ball.
Nah, not 100,000.
250.
Just be in isolation, like a person really in a hole.
You in a room.
No,
you're not in the hole like the jail.
Okay.
No. You just in a room, nigga. It's you. It's a window. You can look outside. You get some sunlight. You get food and all that shit. But you ain't talking to nobody. You ain't no phone, no internet, no TV, no none of that shit.
Comfortability wise, though, I just want to know because
That's
why I said.
That's what I say. You get a nice mattress. You get a nice mattress. You know what I'm saying? You get some shit to write on.
Can the shit be, or it's just like a white room with brick, or is it?
It's like one of them nice prisons that be having overseas and shit. You just can't leave.
Yeah, I can do it.
Toilet in there.
I can do it for $250.
Okay, $150.
I'll probably do it for $150. Tax free. I'll probably do it for $150.
All right, we got him.
Because unfortunately, like, motherfuckers do that shit, like, you know, for free because of the fact that it's a judicial system.
And then when you get out, you back in jail.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the money, you ain't getting that when you come out of that. In a month, I can do that. I ain't got to, like, be...
Matter of fact, you got more time because you in there.
Exactly. Like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got to be in the, what is it called? The common area. Like, I ain't got to be in the...
Gym pop.
Gym pop, yeah. You know, it's me. Like, I can do that shit. Like, I can eat.
Yeah, you getting meals and shit. Like, it's not gonna be your favorite shit. We get you a pen. You write on paper.
Give me a pen and paper, bro. I'll be drawing, doing all types of shit.
This nigga finna come out with the best
shit.
album ever.
No. I'll come out with like a graphic novel of like, I don't know, what the shit that comes to mind when I have it drawn up.
Nigga beard gonna be big as fuck.
Gee. Hey, and I'd be $250 richer, you know what I'm saying? Like,
nigga lost weight and shit. Yeah. And that bitch doing push-ups.
Hey.
Mind your business, lady.
Hey. $250 in a month of just doing nothing.
Yeah.
No work, no nothing. Yeah. I'd be all right.
Yeah, I was going for the 100.
Yeah.
Look, I brought this up like what you call it? I brought up the question and I was like, talk to my wife. I was like, shit, what should the money be? This nigga said 10 bands. I said, nigga, please. And then she was like, I was like, so you gonna be 10, so for a month you away from break? She, oh no. I was like, nigga, you're not even thinking.
Yeah.
Like you just thought about the money?
Yeah.
And you just like, oh hell yeah.
Like,
fuck me. And fuck like
$10,000, bro, that's like the, like, to be honest with you, that's like the new, that's
nigga,
the modern day middle class. Like, you can get $10,000 or something. Like,
in a month.
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on.
That's your fucking.
Like, let's not do this. Like, really? Like, so you gonna go away from a month?
Gee, I'm like, bro, you make that.
Yeah.
Working.
Yeah.
At home.
Yeah.
And you gonna go away and you
got internet and TV and all other things and eat the food that you want to eat and all type of shit.
You just really just threw your fucking
she
damn near salary out there. Was like, yeah, I'm cool.
Yeah, she heard that number and was just like, yeah,
she threw out the number. She threw out the number.
Shit, nah. Yeah, she's like, I do this shit $10,000.
So you gotta aspire for more than what the fuck.
Locked away forever? Like,
I was like
for
10
whole
bands.
months? Like, I do this. Like,
I was like 10 bands. I was like, nah, man. I was
get
like,
paid what you get paid now. Locked away in a room with a window.
With no internet.
You cool with that? Like,
I'm getting a divorce. Because you're not finna come back crazier than you was before.
Like, at that point, you didn't move the needle. At least with the 250, I moved the needle. Like, I did. Like, I could come out and be like, oh, hell yeah, we got a great start. Let's go. The rest of the year to do what the fuck? Like, we finna get some shit moving.
Not too much of my wife. Because now I'm just like, damn, I had more to say. Then I was like, oh, shit, this is a show.
Yeah, let's not. We're going to leave it. Hey, listen. She don't listen anyway. But then we ain't going to say more.
She going to hear that one. All right, man, shout outs.
So shout out to my wife and kids.
No,
man.
shit. No, I started.
I did. I was like, fuck this motherfucker. I told you I like a system. I don't like that system where you go first. Shout out to my wife and kids, man. Shout out to, them because, without them, all the shit that I do is not worthwhile. It's because of them that I do what I do.
He's reading off a teleprompter.
Hold on. But yeah, and then, man, same as always, man. Shout out to you, bro. Always keeping us on task, keeping us going, keeping this podcast continuously being put out on time with the content that we explore and everything. No, bro. It takes a lot, man. A lot of people don't understand, like, even with me being the creative on the team and helping with, like, design and all of that. You put the videos together, you put the direction of where you want to go, like all this shit you test out, you do yourself, man. You edit the videos, all that shit. That shit's hard. Trust me, I know. It's not even that it's hard, it's time consuming. It takes a lot. So big ups to you, man, like for keeping this shit going. And shout out to, the black entrepreneurs, black small businesses out there. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep influencing and inspiring us all to continue to do the same thing, to build our dreams and follow that shit. So yeah.
That's what's up, man. Well, first of all, let me shout out our wives for last week and shit, man, for holding us down for V-Day. My wife said I didn't shout her out. So
I got into a whole bunch of motherfucking argument. No, I'm just kidding. I did.
Oh yeah, me too. Oh, you didn't? Oh, there. Well, I did.
It was only. It wasn't a whole bunch. Not as much as I thought it would be. But go ahead.
No. Same here. It was just like one, and then like we was watching the shit, and then she just kept bringing up shit. I was like, this is what I was like. I explained it in the beginning in a big ass argument. It's like, I understand how white people feel sometimes. I'm like,
don't ball up your fists.
Don't do the he violent as fuck, man. That nigga swole up on me a couple times. It's actually the opposite. But shout out my wife, Mars Stars. You know what I'm saying? I didn't do it the other time, and he did. He made me look bad again. But
really?
Not for real.
I was just like, no. Like, you didn't. I shouted out.
I shouted out the wives in general. You shouted out the wives and your wife. Yeah.
You the host with the most. Like, what
bullshit.
The fuck? Like,
but anyway, shout out my wife.
Fuck.
That was a half-ass shout out. All right, I'm about to do it again next week. All right, man. Shout you out, bro. Showing up, showing out all the time. Shout out Chris Hitman Podcast and Stone Cold these niggas. Chris, MG, KD, 5, man. Y'all doing y'all thing, showing us love and all that. Gotta shout out Stogie's Tobacconist. Yeah. Our promo code. I ain't going. Get you a discount and shit.
Get y'all some discounts on some guys, man.
Oh yeah, King O'Deezy's coming back out.
Back with it.
Yep. Next. Will it be this week when you hear this? I think it's the 4th, I believe. Coming out a new project, man. Gotta fuck with it. We gotta shout out our boy Stacks 100. He got a song with Hit with Tay Key. Tay Key fucked that shit up.
Can't wait.
He own that shit, man. So
I haven't listened, but I can't wait to bump that shit.
oh yeah, I be bumping it all the time and shit, man. But
Yes.
yeah, man,
Yes.
and we gonna get together pretty soon on the project.
absolutely.
Whether it's here, there, both, all that shit, man. That nigga show us mad love. We gotta
Man,
show
we
us back, bro.
owe you, bro. We just letting you know, cause like last
Oh yeah,
time,
definitely.
the interview, like
Yeah.
I don't even want to call it an interview, bro. Like we literally was just chopping it up
Yeah.
and just having a good ass time. We had audio issues and shit,
Yeah.
and so it's like we really want y'all to hear all the shit that he had to say and just like kicking it. So we gotta,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Because for the most part, like, bro, we don't do interviews here. We chop it up, man, and
Yeah.
we try to involve what you got going on
Yeah.
inside what we talking about, man. We don't want to, especially artists. We know that y'all do the regular interviews.
Yeah.
Where, well, when did you get started? And all that's like, y'all don't want to hear that, and that push y'all people like, hey, I got to hard out to get up out that motherfucker.
Yeah.
We want it to be like, man, we kick it with the homies and all that shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Most importantly, shout out to y'all, man. God damn it. The listeners. Shout out listeners, man. We seen y'all. Y'all be fucking with us, man.
Yeah.
And we are we mad appreciative of that shit, man. And before the end of this month, because I made my wife promise to make me go forward with the shit. Merch is coming back out.
Oh yeah,
Merch is coming back out. It'll be on the I Ain't Going link tree until we get the site up and all that
Yeah.
shit. But like, be looking for it. Stone Cold these bitches real quick. T-shirts, hoodies, wife beaters, hats. You gonna see us, man? We gonna be promoting this shit, man. So again, thank y'all.
We even gonna do condoms. I ain't going condoms, so you can actually have them and just throw them bitches away. Like, when you're ready to pull them out. Like, you know what? I ain't going. Just throw them bitches to the side.
Hey man, we out.
Don't be weird.
This has been the I Ain't Going Show. You can watch us on YouTube or listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, iHeart, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and Audible. Please be sure to rate, review, subscribe, and follow.